If you are even thinking about moving to a new state in the USA in 2026 or someone who is this video is the brutal wake-up call you need right now. Because the states that look like absolute winners on TikTok real estate ads and best places to live lists are quietly becoming the biggest regret machines in America. Thousands of families who moved just 1 to 3 years ago are now selling at a loss, fleeing danger, battling depression from endless gray skies, or watching their life savings vanish into sky-high taxes and insurance bills they never saw coming. This is not hype. This is the raw, unfiltered truth from 2025 outmigration data, FBI crime reports, skyrocketing insurance quotes, property tax explosions, resident forums flooded with "I wish I never moved here" stories, and cold hard numbers showing which states are bleeding people fastest. In this massive 2026 countdown, the longest, most detailed regret exposed, yet we rank the 10 U.S. states people regret moving to the most right now. These are places where the dream turns into a daily nightmare of financial bleeding, safety fears, isolation, extreme weather punishment, job instability, and hidden costs that destroy middle-class lives. We go deep on each one. Real mover stories, exact 2025 numbers on taxes. Eating 10 to 15% of income crime rates. Forcing families behind bars in their own homes, insurance premiums doubling. Overnight mental health crises from darkness and remoteness, and why thousands are desperate to escape but can't sell without losing everything. Stay until the devastating number one, a state still aggressively marketed as paradise on earth with influencers posting perfect sunsets. But where 2026 regret is exploding, outmigration is surging, and trapped residents are begging others, do not move here, it will ruin your life. By the end, you will have the full armor to protect your family from the worst moving mistakes of the decade, and the smarter states where people are actually thriving. This is the video thousands say saved them from disaster. Let us expose the truth, starting with number 10. Number 10. Illinois. Illinois hooks newcomers with Chicago's iconic skyline. World-famous deep dish pizza, top-tier museums, Lake Michigan summers, and that classic friendly Midwest vibe everyone loves. But peel back the layers, and 2026 movers discover why Illinois ranks among the fastest bleeding states in America. Property taxes are the absolute highest nationwide, averaging over 2.1% of home value, meaning a modest $300,000 house costs $6,300 in taxes yearly, thousands more than any neighbor. The state's massive $140 billion pension debt crisis fuels constant threats of hikes, scaring families who thought they found affordability. Number 9. New York. New York sells the ultimate life upgrade, Broadway magic. Wall Street millions, endless ethnic food, Central Park escapes, iconic bridges, and that city that never sleeps, energy promising opportunity around every corner. But for 2026 families, professionals, and dream chasers, it often becomes a soul-crushing treadmill of exhaustion and financial bleeding. Housing ranks second costliest nationwide, average NYC rents top $4,200 monthly for tiny apartments. Outer boroughs $3,200 plus, upstate cheaper but jobs vanish. Combined state and city income taxes hit nearly 11% for middle-high earners, plus 8.875% sales tax on everything from coffee to clothes. Winters bury streets in snow and ice. Summers turn concrete into humid ovens. Crime eased from pandemic chaos, but random subway attacks, thefts, open drug use, and quality of life decay, homeless encampments, garbage piles, erode daily comfort dramatically. Healthcare waits stretch months, even insured. Top public schools lottery-based, private $60,000 plus yearly. Finance, tech, media jobs pay massive premiums, but competition apocalyptic, burnout epidemic. Layoffs devastate regularly. Traffic and overcrowded subways waste 100+ hours yearly. Mental health crisis exploding, high anxiety, depression rates from pace, cost, isolation, big cities. Thousands chase New York magic, only to leave physically drained, emotionally broken, savings wiped out, relationships strained, desperately fleeing for calmer life. New York shows iconic thrill masks, grinding reality that breaks even strongest spirits long term. Number 8. New Jersey. New Jersey promises perfect balance, and why? See Philly minutes away. Beautiful beaches, diverse towns, excellent public schools, famous diners, and East Coast energy without full Manhattan madness. But 2026 newcomers quickly learn Garden State convenience carries America's heaviest, most punishing financial load. Property taxes lead nation uncontested, averaging $9,800 yearly statewide. Many towns $15,000, $20,000 on average homes. Number 7. Connecticut appears polished New England perfection leafy suburbs. Historic charm, top-ranked public schools, quiet wealth, easy NY Boston access, fall foliage magic. But 2026 arrivals face elite-level costs, shocking even six-figure earners. Property taxes dominate brutally. Many Fairfield County towns average $15,000, $25,000 yearly on $600,000 homes. Housing medians near $480,000 statewide. But taxes inflate payments to California levels. State income taxes rank high nationally. Winters deliver heavy snow, ice storms shutting everything. Summers steamy humidity surprises. Crime remains low, one safest states overall, but costs force exhausting commutes from cheaper areas. Finance, insurance, aerospace jobs near NYC pay premium, but corporate exodus to Florida, Texas leaves growing uncertainty. Healthcare ranks excellent nationwide, drawing medical tourism. Schools shine public, private, major family draw, but private options $50,000 plus yearly. Traffic clogs I-95 daily hell. Mental health impacts from isolation, affluent bubbles, long dark winters reported widely. Connecticut demonstrates quiet luxury living often means quiet. Relentless wallet draining, few newcomers realize until trapped years paying for prestige they cannot enjoy. Number 3. California remains aggressively sold as ultimate American dream, endless golden sunshine. Hollywood glamour, Silicon Valley billions, world-famous beaches, diverse food scenes, innovation culture promising anything possible if you work hard. But in 2026, it dominates nearly every regret survey for crushing. Inescapable reasons turning initial excitement into deep exhaustion and financial ruin. Housing leads nation by massive margin. Statewide medians exceed $850,000. Bay Area, LA often $1.2 million plus. Rents devour 50 to 60% incomes, major cities leaving little else. Taxes highest America 13.3%, top income rate plus sales property crushing upper middle class completely. Wildfires rage larger, deadlier yearly. Insurance rates tripled or policies canceled entirely, high-risk zones leaving homeowners exposed massive loss. Planned power shutoffs common, strict water restrictions normal, massive homeless crises disrupt streets visibly daily. Crime persists stubbornly, LA, SF, Oakland property theft epidemic. Car break-ins, smash and grabs routine, fear even safe suburbs. Traffic wastes 100 to 150 hours yearly per driver, frustration. Tech entertainment jobs pay premium salaries nationwide. But competition apocalyptic, remote work eroded, must be here, advantage completely. Layoffs devastate regularly, waves. Healthcare varies dramatically, world-class wealthy enclaves. Dangerously strained elsewhere, long waits. Earthquakes constant threat, droughts, mudslides add risk. Mental health crisis exploding from costs, pace, isolation, big cities, wildfire trauma. Natural beauty breathtaking everywhere, but daily grind commutes, bills, safety worries, disaster prep, high competition, wears souls down relentlessly. Millions arrived chasing California dream, career sunshine. Now millions flee broke, burned out, spirit completely broken by paradise tax eating everything they worked for. California warns glamour, opportunity. Weatherhide relentless machine eroding savings, sanity, family time, future dreams completely. Number 2. Hawaii sells purest, most seductive escape fantasy imaginable, crystal turquoise oceans, dramatic volcanoes, fresh pineapple fields. Laid-back aloha spirit, island paradise where daily worries supposedly melt away forever. But 2026 movers discover fastest growing, deepest regret anywhere on earth paradise turns expensive, isolated prison, crushing ways no postcard or influencer ever shows. Cost of living highest America by far, housing medians $950,000 plus Oahu. Big Island cheaper, still $650,000 plus. Rents absolutely insane everywhere developed, leaving most newcomers shocked. Everything imported mainland. Groceries 60 to 80% pricier. Basics like milk $9 gallon, eggs $8 dozen, routine budget breakers. Insurance explodes from volcano eruptions, hurricane threats. Tsunami risks. Many carriers dropped coverage completely. Rates quadrupled, survivors leaving homes uninsurable. Tourism and service jobs dominate entire economy. Pay lags costs badly. Tips: unreliable, heavily seasonal, true professional careers rare outside Honolulu. Crime rising sharply. Tourist zones and residential car break-ins. Home burglaries, thefts, scams common. Daily frustration eroding safe paradise myth. Isolation extreme beyond imagination. Flights mainland $1,000 to $2,000 round trip. 5 to 11 hours each way, 5 to 6 hour time difference disrupts family ties. Work calls, everything mainland dramatically. Healthcare good major islands. But serious, specialized cases often require expensive emergency medevac. Honolulu or mainland costing tens thousands. Humidity year-round sticky, uncomfortable. Bugs relentless. Limited entertainment, shopping outside resorts. Traffic clogs islands badly. Public transport weak, non-existent most places. Natural disasters constant, real threat active. Volcanoes erupting, tsunami warnings, hurricanes approaching. Mental health toll massive from isolation. Island fever real epidemic. High costs, constant stress, family separation. Mainland lack professional growth. Thousands moved chasing ultimate paradise aloha dream. Now trapped completely, cannot sell without massive six-figure loss. Jobs pay little compared expenses. Daily costs bleed savings dry. Family friends far away, emotionally painful. Regret deepest anywhere measured. Hawaii proves seductive, island fantasy becomes expensive. Remote cage destroying finances, relationships, mental health, few ever escape unchanged. Number 1. Alaska. Alaska aggressively calls boldest. Most adventurous spirits, vast untouched wilderness, bigger than many countries. Northern lights painting skies magic, moose wandering backyards, salmon rivers teeming. High-paying oil jobs promising quick fortunes, true last frontier freedom far from crowds, government, rules. But in 2026, Alaska destroys futures hardest and fastest, topping every single regret metric with crushing. Inescapable realities turning romantic fantasy into brutal survival nightmare no amount preparation fully reveals. Living costs extreme beyond comprehension. Groceries, triple mainland prices. Remote areas. Milk $10 plus gallon routine. Even Anchorage 50 to 70% higher everything. Heating bills $1,000 to $2,000 monthly during minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters lasting 6 to 7 months. Complete darkness. Housing scarce, desperately expensive outside Anchorage. Medians $420,000, but utilities, infrastructure costs destroy budgets completely. Many homes need massive off-grid upgrades. Jobs: oil, fishing, mining, tourism pay strong. $100,000 $200K possible experienced, but fiercely seasonal, physically dangerous. Highest workplace death rate nation. Industry rapidly declining. Green energy shift and pipeline slowdowns, leaving thousands suddenly unemployed. Remote areas. Violent crime leads entire nation. Per capita highest domestic violence. Sexual assault, murder rates anywhere developed world. Darkness half-year triggers severe seasonal affective disorder epidemic. Suicide rates top country dramatically. Isolation profound beyond words. No road connecting continent. Everything flown or shipped at premium cost with weeks delays common. Nearest Walmart hours away. Many towns. Healthcare access dangerously poor. Rural. Many villages days from clinic. Serious cases require expensive bush plane medevac. Anchorage, Seattle costing $50,000 plus uninsured. Earthquakes, most seismic state world. Active volcanoes erupting. Avalanches burying roads. Extreme cold killing unprepared instantly, threatened constantly. Bears, moose, wolves, real daily danger attacks yearly. Mental health crisis absolute epidemic from darkness, isolation, substance abuse, alcoholism rampant. Trauma high-risk jobs. Thousands moved chasing frontier dream. High-pay nature freedom. Face crushing bills eating entire earnings. Endless dark draining soul completely danger everywhere. Constant fear. Family strain. Remoteness unbearable emotionally. Job loss sudden devastating. Outmigration fastest per capita nationwide. Many forced sell massive loss fleeing lower 48 desperate save sanity finances. Alaska shows romantic wilderness fantasy becomes brutal. Lonely survival few endure without life-altering damage. Regret deepest, most complete anywhere. These 10 states represent the biggest, most expensive relocation traps facing Americans in 2026, where hype, beauty, opportunity promises crash hardest into reality of exploding costs. Safety decline, weather punishment, isolation crushing spirits, Job instability wiping security. Fresh 2025 U-Haul Census. IRS migration data confirms millions fleeing these exact states in record numbers towards South, Midwest, mountain relief, offering true affordability. Safety balance. Research everything obsessively property taxes eating income percentage. Home insurance trends. Many states uninsurable now. Crime maps block by block disaster risks yearly. Mental health resources availability. Real resident forums raw stories before signing single paper. Your family's future finances. Happiness. Safety. Sanity deserve the right choice, no easy do-overs when regret hits years deep. Which state shocked you most? Was it one you considered or even lived? Drop your raw story below, help others avoid same pain. And subscribe now for 2026 Relocation Master Guides packed cold data, hidden truths, smarter paths forward, protecting your move completely. Choose wisely, the wrong state can cost you everything. The right one can change your life forever better. Make yours the right one.